everybody. It is I. Dun 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 dun. Juju, aka the Rainbow Sheep. Hello everyone, welcome to D&D Night with our friends, our DM, Will, Bryn, who is Vesper, James, who is Farwin, and Michael, who is Jasnah. Last we left off, we were about to begin combat, so I hope you're all excited for today's session, and thank you all for being here. Be sure to check out the YouTube channel so you can do !YouTube to catch up on all the Razorcrest stuff, as well as do !players to find out who is who in our session. So thank you for being here for the Twitch stream, or for being here for the YouTube recording. Thank you, and let's begin.
Is a collab between Dua Lipa and Elton John?
No, but I'm hoping you're gonna send it to me now.
It's very good, but it also kind of like blue balls you with a Rocket Man lyric, which is pretty upsetting.
All right, glad
That's
I'm
fucked
deaf
up.
into blue balls.
Yeah, the song we heard it on the radio the other day, and I was like, "This is the part that I don't like."
Because
the rest of the song is great.
Describe it like that.
Well, there are also like songs that are exactly the same fucking song, like Footloose, and then that George Michael song Faith. Those are the same exact song.
Yeah, this is kind of like somewhere between a remix and a new song. Like it's half season.
I don't know that
Actually, I think it is a remix, but it's great.
Alright, I'm gonna check this out.
Everyone say hello to the stream.
Oh, hi, stream.
Or to the YouTube
Oh, hi.
people later on.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hi, stream and YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
We have the most on-brand openings, and it will only continue to be that way.
What do you think the opening ad was that they just watched on YouTube in the future, and then they started hearing us?
I bet it
What
was
is it?
gamer chair.
You're saying that I'm monetized, but I'm not monetized yet.
In the future, you will be.
Wait, I thought like just all YouTube videos had ads.
Yeah, they do.
No, you need. Well, maybe, but
They have ads. It's just you're not getting paid for them.
oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I think
True.
I thought it might be Raid Shadow Legends or like I don't know.
Currently,
Zoloft.
right now, I have 200 subs on YouTube. Timestamp 10/27/2021. But that's because back in the day, I used to do Minecraft videos. They're all private
Ooh.
now. They're really awkward.
Is that why the first thing that comes up when I was looking for last week's session because I couldn't remember her name? The first thing that came up was Rainbow Sheep Minecraft. Is that why?
Maybe, because I used to do Minecraft videos. So, like when I was maybe in high school. So.
The hot goss.
Hey, Linda, how about a recap?
Oh boy. There comes a part where I know that I have to draw all these recap stuff that I'm like, man, do I go really long or do I do I keep it short? Okay. Here's what happened last week on the Razorcrest Isles. Pew pew pew. We were in the Squid Game but with less violence. We climbed a wall. We crossed a bridge. We dodged, we played some dodgeball. Wiggles for extra effect. And then we went into a maze. This is all because the Angry Lady wanted to test us. Angry Lady Helena wanted to test us. And then when we finished our little game of squid, we crossed the finish line and she graded us like evil teacher that she is. In that ranking, she ranked Juju as the highest and Jasnah as the lowest. we found out that this ranking apparently means that Juju is now the leader, and that Jasnah needs to take out her frustrations by getting a tattoo. So Jasnah went to go get a tattoo. Farwin came along and got a skull with serpents and bibbidi boppity booblies from this guy who definitely is the same guy but changes like a hat or something, kind of like the Avatar guy. And Jasnah got a C10 tattoo. And then we convened about our next plans. We thought about going after Simon in the sanitarium, but then we were like, no, we should go to the city of Ioris. And we found a caravan. Well, we tailed a caravan very fast. We went very fast like Sonic after a caravan. We befriended the caravan people, said we are big, strong, we are now protectorates. That's the only thing I left out. We became protectorates. And they said, okay, come with us. And now there's a big, scary monster, and we're about to fight. Oh no! And that's the recap.
That was
With that
beautiful.
recap, I would like you all to roll initiative, as there is a troll bearing down at you.
Natural 20.
Hey, we got one.
I got a 10.
Dirty 20.
The natural 20 is what with your initiative modifier?
23, I put it in chat.
23, okay.
14.
Yes, not okay.
This thing just comes lumbering out of the woods.
Yeah, so you had previously heard some, crashing sounds in the woods. Animals had been skittering away. Birds have been flocking away from areas where this had been. And it came, like, pushing a tree out of the way to be at your doorstep. That being said, it is currently initiative count 23, which of you would like to take the first turn?
I mean, I'll go until we need somebody else to go.
Alright, take a turn.
Okay, what am I doing? How do I play this game? Okay. So the troll is there, very visible, yes?
Very visible. It is, mind you, it is a large creature, so whereas each of you stands, all of you, I think, below 6 feet tall, this troll stands about, 10, 12 feet tall.
I am 4'10", and with my 4'10"ness, I will pull out my bonk stick, and then I will point my bonk stick at the troll and shoot Eldritch Blast with my eyeballs at it.
Okay, so you make a grand motion of your stick, boom, lasers out the eyes. Please make your attack roll.
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20 will definitely hit as the inky black energy sinks into the chest of the troll, leaving like an oozy mark on it where it hit. But you'll notice that it is slowly beginning to close up as it takes that damage. And please roll your damage for me.
6.
Alright, 6 damage. It's a decent sized little sear of flesh that you got there. Nothing too life-threatening at the moment, but it is nonetheless damaged.
You guys,
Initiative count 20, nothing happens.
you guys, I think there's a bad guy right there.
Next allied turn. Who's taking it?
Question.
Yes.
What level are we?
4.
I forgot to level up.
Have you rolled your health?
No.
Okay, please roll your health.
My health is at 25, which I believe was my starting health.
I don't remember, and thus I'm going to say probably was.
Yeah, I believe it was.
Because what? Let me take a look at your character sheet real quick before we do this.
I'm a sorcerer, so D6.
Yeah,
2
D6
con.
is 1 maximum, so 6, 8, plus 4 for 12, plus 2 rolls of, I don't remember what you initially rolled. but your maximum health at that level would be 18. Actually, I think you did already roll for your health.
Yeah,
for
you know,
this
we
level.
probably did hit dice, and it's like, oh, we'll do the rest later. And then we did.
Yeah, there was a we'll do the rest later. So I think all you had to do was either a stat advancement or a feat.
I'm doing
That's
stat
why I
advancement.
on the day.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and put that in now.
Boom. 20 to charisma. I think that's essentially it for now.
Yep. That by how we've been doing level ups, I think that is everything for now.
Okay,
There will be more to
when
come.
it's not my turn. I'm gonna take
Yep.
this action though.
All right.
Okay. So, I have lived in the woods for a long time. Has Farwin ever encountered a troll?
I would say that is a great question. My question to you is because we never went over this, did you grow up on one of the main isles?
Yeah, I grew up on the isle we're currently on.
Okay, that being said, you probably would have seen a troll once in your life, but had been warned to stay away from it as it was a powerful monster that would most certainly flatten any group.
Right. So the follow-up question is, would I have ever seen Satanta fight a troll?
At least once, yes.
Okay, based on that, would I know the thing that I need to know to defeat a troll?
I would say
Roll Arcana.
history at this point.
Let's do that. I'm bad at history. 20, dirty.
Dirty 20? Okay, with that, you remember very vividly. Satanta never told you anything about how to fight a troll
No.
because she advised you to not fight
He.
them.
Satanta's
Sorry.
dad.
I'll get those names correct one day.
Yep, they're weird.
Yeah. He advised you never to fight a troll. However, you distinctly remember the one time that Satanta did fight a troll, there was fire involved.
Okay. Well then, how far away is this troll from me? It's, what, 30 feet?
Currently, I believe, yes. 35.
35. Alright. I'm going to move 20 feet forward,
Okay.
and then I am going to cast Burning Hands.
Okay. So, this troll needs to make a dexterity saving throw. And what is your spell save DC?
My self-save DC is 15.
I don't think an 8 will do it then, so you'll be dealing your full 3d6 fire.
Alright, so, yeah, Farwin takes a couple of steps forward. He pulls his glaive out and, sort of, like, drags it along the ground, unleashing a gout of flame forward, blasting the troll and dealing 3d6 fire damage. 12.
12 fire damage, okay. As you spin the glaive, you catch a spark on the ground from a rock and your glaive hitting, and you whip the spark up, runs into a torrent of flame, crashing up and into the troll from below, scorching its hair, and it wails out and looks very, very intently at you.
Yeah, that's bad news, considering I don't have my armor vac at this up. So I'm going to use the rest of my movement to back off.
Okay, what is your total movement speed there?
My total movement speed is 30. I believe I took 10 steps or 10 feet forward.
So, you would have had to be within 15 of the cast, and then you said you moved 20, so you'd be about there after your cap, where my marker is.
Yep.
So yeah, you would be within walking distance of the troll, but you've done a significant chunk of damage to it.
Okay.
Next allied turn.
I'll go.
All right.
I would like to give inspiration to Jasnah.
Thank you. What do you say?
Show him you're not just a C10 and that you're a C1 in my heart.
Thanks.
It's very inspiring.
And then, speaking of insults, I'm gonna use vicious mockery on the troll.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, your mom's gonna be mad if you hurt anybody today. Maybe tomorrow, too.
So the troll is gonna stop for a minute and just kind of, and it's gonna. It doesn't really understand what you said, but it knows you said something about its mother. But it's not that smart, as it rolled a 0 for its wisdom saving throw. It will take the 1 damage.
Woo!
Anything else for your turn,
I'm
Juju?
just gonna move a little bit. Scoot this way. Okay.
Alright. With that, it is the troll's turn. The troll does not regenerate health as it was hit with fire. However, that fire did point a very severe target on Farwin's back. So, let's see, how far can you move, Troll? Troll is going to saunter up to here. And it has a wide reach here. So, it is going to take one wide sweeping claw at Farwin before anything else. Does a 17 hit you?
Yes.
Great. So you are going to take 2d6 slashing damage as it surprisingly has very sharp talons on the end of this long, muscular, bony arm, and it just kind of worms its way out to you and last second curves in, hitting you. You will take a total of, oh, that's bad, 9 slashing damage on the first strike as it deals, a raking claw across your chest.
Okay.
Second attack, it will also target you. This time, I don't think it will hit you with a total of a 9.
That will not hit.
And third strike, it will swing with its other arm over to Jasnah. That's cocked. Alright, this one is a total of 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Alright, you will also be taking then 9 slashing damage as the one arm comes over and down onto Farwin. You're paying a little bit too much attention over there. You're not able to catch it with your back step as the second claw comes up from below and catches you in the lower arm and kind of pushes you back a bit. That being said, it is now over to you.
Okay, with that, I'm going to go ahead and focus on this motherfucker and set my Hexblade's curse on him.
Okay, it's text.
He is 10 feet away from me right now?
Currently, yes.
Okay. I'm going to step in. Here. I'm going to swing at him with the sword.
And I will say, since Farwin is using the glaive, this will be an advantage for flanking.
Ooh, thank you. That's not going to hit. The higher one is a 5.
Ooh, total?
No, base 5, but I think it would be... Actually, let me double check. It would be 13 to hit.
A 13 will unfortunately not hit. As you bring up your sword and you try and slash into the thick hide of the troll, it gets kind of caught and stuck. You make a minor incision, but no blood comes out as you pull the weapon away and the wound immediately cinches itself back closed.
Okay.
Anything else from your turn?
No, that's all I got.
Alright. Initiative count 10. You're gonna hear a shout from the front of the caravan. Hey, you guys, you good?
Farn's to respond, yeah, we're fine.
Except for the troll.
Okay, with that, we'll see how that goes. That is not going to take effect this turn. Top of the round, initiative count 23.
Does anybody need it, or I'll take it again?
You can take it.
Okay. Seeing that Farwin is getting bonked, but there's not too much I can do about that. I will just, I'll just shoot another Eldritch Blast.
Okay, shoot it up.
Oh my god. 25.
25 will most certainly hit. Please roll your damage.
8.
Okay, 8. As the Eldritch Blast hits once again, you hit on the opposite side of the chest. It leaves that same inky mark, but this time the regeneration you can see is creeping very, very slowly, as if it's not working properly.
Leave the kid alone!
Alright, initiative count 20, nothing happens. Initiative count 20, allied turn.
I would like to take this turn.
Okay, go for it.
I'm going to cast invisibility on myself.
Okay. So as you stand there, oh, and while you're kind of panicking over getting hit once, you just, woof, from the feet up, disappear, completely invisible.
Yep. I'm gonna take a couple of steps backwards, just to sort of clear any potential other AoE that might happen, but be ready to dive back in if needed.
I need you to make a sound-based stealth roll at advantage.
Sure. Not the best. 9.
9 total.
9 total.
Okay, so as you begin shuffling away, it is going to start taking a reaching swing. It is going to be at disadvantage to hit you. Total is going to still be 16.
16 would hit because I only have my baseline armor, so I only have 12 AC right now.
Even though you're invisible, the wide reach of the troll, it's just barely able to catch you with the claw before you reach out of its range there. Oof. Total on this is going to be 13 slashing damage as it takes another extremely wide swing.
Owie.
And surprisingly, it hit you, and it seems shocked itself. It didn't expect to catch purchase on thin air, but you will take that shot as you walk away. Rest of your turn.
I need to do concentration on that.
Yes, your DC will just be 10.
Nat 20.
Oh, yeah, you're totally fine.
Okay. Well, I stay invisible at least.
Okay, you are an invisible sorcerer at the moment. Anything for your bonus or more movement?
Nope, that's it.
Alright, initiative count 14, next allied turn. Take a token here so that you know that he is visible.
I guess I'll go.
Do you want to take a Juju?
Take it.
I would like to attempt to make a magical sketch of the troll, please.
Okay! Can you post that ability in the chat so I can reread it here?
I have to roll a sleight of hand check. For what I can read. Because I assume I haven't seen it trolled yet, that I've had time to draw one.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Does it have any limitations on what kind of creature you can
It says
create?
anything challenge rate of 1.
Okay. Go ahead and make your sleight of hand check to see if you can draw the troll properly.
Boom.
23. You are able to draw the troll, and as you take the artwork and you flip the page and how you would normally summon it out, instead of the troll popping out, you will be seeing scribbles pop out. And scribbles go,
no!
"No, just me!" he's big. Big boy. And so Scribbles will hop off. So for the purpose of this, you do have Scribbles at your command for combat.
Cool.
Can you control that creature the same turn you summon it? As this is the first time you've used it in combat.
No, it doesn't look like it. It seems like it's like it's an action to actually take it out of the sketchbook first. At least, unless if I'm not reading that last paragraph correctly.
Let me double check. Creature appearance. So it takes. I would say honestly, you can give it a verbal command. I would say it takes an action to draw it and throw it out. But you can give it a command and it will act like a summoned familiar via spells like Summon Celestial, Summon, I think Beast is a spell in there, I don't know. Summon Fiend, where you'll summon it and it will be able to act on your initiative after you.
Okay. I'm gonna say to Scribbles, go annoy the troll! Go be a troll! To the troll!
Yeah! And it's gonna... So Scribbles is just gonna teeter over and just start wiggling around and kind of acting blobby and oozy. And let me look up the ooze stat. Supposed to be a gray ooze, the weakest little boy there is. Okay, so you are going to see one of Scribbles' arms just kind of... oh, excuse me, dying a little bit. One of the arms just kind of whip out and become more like a tentacle for a moment as... oh my god, that hit. It'll whack out at the troll, dealing 4 bludgeoning damage, and... this isn't really good for you. 5 acid damage.
Wow.
Where's Scribbles on the board?
So Scribbles, let me get a temporary token, as I don't think we have one currently.
I was almost tempted to just draw like a little scribble somewhere.
I mean, honestly, it works. Let me do it. Right there.
There's Scribbles.
Love it.
So yeah, Scribble just did a total of 9 damage, 5 of that being acid, and you can see the troll's regenerative properties slow down even further. With that, anything else from your turn?
No.
Alright, it is the troll's turn, still unable to regenerate. It's going to turn its attention to Scribbles now, as it's the one who did the acid damage to it. It's going to make 1 strike against Scribbles to start. Let me check this Grey Ooze stat block so I know what's going on there. Resistance to acid, cold, and fire only. No other resistances. Has an AC. Yeah, really easy kill. Okay. So, a 19 will definitely hit Scribbles. Dealing 6 plus 4, 10 total damage. So please mark that for me. At a total of, right now, 22 will... figure out what Scribbles' exact stats are before we run Scribbles in combat again next time.
Okay.
Second strike will be a... I actually don't think I can miss Scribbles unless I roll a 1, because it's a +8 to hit, or it's a +7 to hit, so 2 and 7 is 9. Scribbles has an AC of 8 currently, so it'll be another 5, 6, 7, 7 and 4 is 11 damage to Scribbles for a total of 21. Scribbles is still up currently. Third strike is going to swing out at Jasnah as you are on its back, haranguing it, which will be a total of 19 to hit you.
19 hits.
Okay, 19 damage on you as it kind of, instead of swinging out its full claw at you, you'll kind of get hit with the elbow as it swings its arm back, and you will take a total of 10, I'll say bludgeoning since it's the elbow, damage.
Okay.
And it's just kind of start looking around it. And it's getting frustrated at the fact that it is not healing the way it normally does. Next turn, initiative count 11.
I'll go ahead and take that.
Slap it up.
I'm going to go ahead and rotate a bit. Devil mouse, devil drawing. Gotta trust the drawing. Okay, let's go. First I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast. I put it in the chat. It's
Yes, Seek Evil!
Yeah, Seek Evil.
All
With
right.
that, my blade starts humming with this dark but also near bright gray energy vibrating and thrumming. The air around it starting to shimmer. Okay. And am I flanking with scribbles?
You currently are. Please make your attack at advantage.
Thank you. Oh, sorry. Will a 16 hit this thing?
A 16 will absolutely hit it. Please roll your damage for me, including your 1d8 radiant.
It's actually 2d8 because I always upcast as a warlock.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that
Oh,
feature.
warlocks are sweet.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
And I still have the Hexblade's curse on it. So that'll deal a little additional damage for me too.
Yes.
That's going to be 22 points of damage. The rating is 9.
Okay, so 22 total. Is that including your Hexblade's curse?
Yeah, that's with the +5, yeah.
Okay, so as the vibrating energy on the sword hums and you whip up the sword into the back of the troll, it carves out a wide gash, and the troll kind of leans forward from where you hit it, kind of curving the back, leaning its head back towards you as well, and just you've done a very sizable chunk to it, and that does not make it happy. Okay, anything else?
Very, very good. Very good. I'm going to yell at Targon, spread out. Make him have to run after you. And I'm going to start backing away from it. I used like 10 feet to get into that position, so I'm going to use 20 to move away.
Alright, it has had its turn, so it will use attack of opportunity again. And I believe a 23 will hit you. Ooh, that's good damage. Total of 12 slashing damage as it just, in a blind rage, starts whipping both arms and manages to hit you on your way back.
Okay, I need to give you a concentration check on the Seek Evil.
Yes. DC of 10, so it should be pretty easy.
Yeah, it's a 12 total.
Yeah, you are very easily able to maintain your concentration on Seek Evil.
Okay.
Initiative count 10, you're going to just see a crossbow bolt whip towards the troll. Wow, that's a good roll. And it will sink into the troll. And the troll will once again, as it sinks into the neck, will go and look over, and you'll see the guard who initially talked to you when you entered the caravan pack, leveling a crossbow and starting to reload it from where they're standing. Back to the top of the round, initiative count 23.
Okay. Jasnah, how do you look?
That thing's a champ, but I'm not going to say no to a little help.
Well, I can't help that much, but I will, I'm going to use my movement to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I
Okay.
stand in between Jasnah and the troll. And then in a shocking turn of events, I'm going to Eldritch Blast it.
Right. Please make your attack roll.
15.
A 15 will just hit it.
8 points
8
of
damage,
force
okay.
damage.
And once again, this time slamming into the shoulder and searing a bit of flesh off. Again, the regeneration just not quite there. Slowly coming back, but not yet. Initiative count 20-0. Next allied turn, 20.
I do not want this turn, by the way.
Okay, Juju, Jasnah, one of you.
I can take it. Vesper, what are you doing?
I'm fine. If it'll come to me instead of you, maybe.
Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm gonna sidestep some. I don't want to hit Vesper with this stuff.
Yep.
To about there. And I have 30 feet range of attack with this thing.
Yes, you do.
So here we go.
It will not be an advantage currently, but please make your attack roll.
That's gonna be another 16.
That will absolutely hit.
That's 24 points of damage with the 2d8s popping off.
Holy.
Yeah,
It's the
as
2d8s and the +5 from the Hexblade's Curse.
Yeah, so man, are you also including? Because I will say, if it's better for you, the spell also allows you to use your charisma for damage instead of your strength.
Yeah, as a Hexblade, I already do that.
Okay, didn't realize you already did that as Hexblade.
Yeah.
But yeah, it once again carves in and out, and this time near the front side, a wide gash of energy slams into the creature, and it is dead focused on you after that one. Next allied turn, 14.
Come on over here. And I want to take a
Unless
little
you
more
have something
movement.
else.
I wanted to take a little more movement. And I'm just trying to draw it away from Vesper.
Okay. Now the next allied turn.
Are you still not wanting the
I do
tokens?
not want this turn. I have 3 health.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna go then.
Yeah. I will say the troll is looking very rough at this moment in time.
Alright. Then I am just going to insult it again.
All right.
Your mommy is very mad at you.
As you say this, whereas last time it paused for a moment, it's so set in on Jasnah, its words don't even, your words rather, don't even phase it. It's fully zoned you out. And the vicious mockery, it saved with a total of 17 after a -1 penalty, so it will not take that 3 psychic damage there. What else on your turn?
Would Scribbles make an attack?
Yeah, at the end of your turn, if you still want Scribbles whacking around, Scribbles is kind of half-formed and blobby at this point, barely able to maintain form, but Scribbles will stick around and make an attack. That is just under off these stats. It'll be a total of 14, and 15 was the modifier there for it. So Scribbles will, once again, try and lash out, but will just barely be able to move and fall short of the troll's form as it's struggling to hold itself together. And it's gonna and it's gonna try and shoot out a few more times, not actually to attack, just to see if it can stretch out that far, and finds out that its own mobility is limited there. It is the troll's turn. and you will see the troll will begin slowly regenerating. Some of the wounds closing up this time. Jasnah, it is it's hellbent on hitting you, and you are within range. It is going to, before it moves, on the way, kick Scribbles. And that is a natural 20. Scribbles had 1 HP.
Oof.
Scribbles is...
Oh,
You also just
Scribbles
got
is inked on the
punted.
pavement and a little bit on the troll's leg as the troll lumbers over to Jasnah. It's gonna land itself there.
I've seen piles of shit bigger than you.
Total of 16 on the attack.
That misses.
Alright, third attack, it will come through once again.
A little more, come on.
This
Lay
will
it
be a
on me.
total of 19, which I believe hits you.
No, it will not, because I'm going to cast my reaction shield
Ooh!
and like
Okay.
stick my hand in its mouth as it's trying to like chomp down on me.
Okay, yeah. It'll crash up against the arcane shield and just... It's gonna keep its focus entirely on you. You're provoking it, and you've done a fuck ton of damage to it. Alright, next turn, 11. I believe this is the
That's
EA turn.
me.
EA, Farwin.
Farwin.
It's never gonna get out of my brain.
dang.
Okay. I can get flanking here, right?
I believe you can, yes.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Actually, I wouldn't need it. I'm invisible. I have advantage from that.
yeah, you have advantage from being an unseen attack.
Okay. So I'm going to move into range. And I am going to attack from stealth
Okay.
with advantage. 15 plus 7 to hit.
That will most certainly hit. Its AC is 15.
14 slashing damage.
As you reappear from stealth, once again, the glaive will come crashing in. This time, instead of a sweeping attack, it'll stab right into the meat of the troll's backside, and it will and bend down a little bit. All of the regeneration it got last turn overturned by what you just did, and it is looking extremely, extremely rough now.
Okay, extremely rough. I'm going to then do a quicken spell, level 2 burning hands.
Okay. Let's make a dex save.
So DC 15.
It just fell shy at a 14. You will deal full damage
Okay,
with this.
and I add 1d6.
Yes, it'll be a total of 46.
Yes, so 4. 6, 12, 17 damage.
Okay, 17. How are you incinerating this troll?
Yeah, so I think it's gonna be kind of like basically the backswing of my glaive, so I slashed across it, then I spun around and once again did the move where the glaive's like sort of skitters off the ground, sparking and unleashing a gout of flame.
Shit, Jasnah. I'm gonna do this from Jasnah's perspective. The troll just bearing down on you, teeth within your vision, claws just barely unable to get through your arcane shield. You see lumbers down closer to you, and then boom, an arcane fire engulfs it from the bottom up, and it screams and wails, and the fire just melts the skin down to bone, and the skull drops in front of you, and the bones just kind of clatter in a pile as all of the muscle, sinew, and skin have melted away to nothing.
I, Firo loud, reach down. I don't care if the skull is still a little hot.
Yeah.
Fingers through the eye sockets, pick out just the skull.
Okay.
Can I have
And
it too?
then I walk over, kind of sternly, to Farwin.
Yes, Farwin has collapsed on the ground on his back, panting.
I want
He
to.
is also particularly bloody.
Yeah, very, very injured looking.
I want to one-arm big woman scoop him because he's a little kid, and lift him up
Yep.
on my shoulder and put the skull in his arm.
I
We
believe
like-
I'm the same height as you, or maybe tall.
I am 5'11". What height are you?
I am 5'5". Okay.
You are taller than Juju and around the same height as Vesper.
I am
Vesper's
4'10".
4'10". I'm taller than both of them.
But,
you can maybe.
Yeah, if I can scoop him, I'll scoop him.
You could probably scoop me.
I put the troll skull in your arms, hold up my sword, and go, ha!
Ha!
As the two bloodiest party members are just yelling and almost like ritually chanting over this skull. You will see a couple of the other caravan guards come over and like do a sweep of the area behind you, and Tack, who was the one firing the crossbow, will come up and just go, well, that... I'm not going to comment first, and he's just going to like pull out a medicine kit and start like wrapping wounds on Farwin, who looks the most beat up.
Yup.
I'm really kind of impressed on that one, but you probably want to stay a little bit further away from a troll.
I got cocky.
Hey, you did good. And he'll ruffle your hair a bit and finish wrapping you up. You will regain, as he's proficient with this, and as the requisite things, you will regain 9 hit points as he
Nice.
finishes bandaging you up. And then he'll turn to Jasnah. You too?
You got wine in that thing?
No, but
Then
I'm very certain that Wall has some wine.
That's perfect. Thank you, very young gentleman. Farwin, maybe you can make a helmet with this thing.
That was never really my strong suit, and Siddhartha taught me that it's better to be lightweight in a fight so you don't get hit, which I believe was the mistake that I made. I got hit. Next time I'll try not to.
Well, you fought like a lion today. But maybe we should try to be a bit safer.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you're okay, Farwin. You did so well.
Thanks, Juju. Did you see me at the end when I slashed it?
Yeah, I did.
I want to insight check that because I was invisible.
The slash did come out from invisibility. And I would like a retroactive perception check from Juju to see if you saw it or not.
Particularly, I was too busy looking at the splatter of scribbles on the ground.
Yeah, the goo pile.
No, I saw it.
Oh, you absolutely saw it. You didn't see Farwin, but you saw the glint of the glaive as it came out of invisibility and sweeped.
The cartoon
and then-
swipes.
Yeah, and then you saw Farwin start the fire afterwards.
Oh my gosh, is Scribbles okay though?
Yeah, scribbles will be fine. I'm sure they'll pop out of the book again at some point. They just
And you
need
will
a
see.
recharge.
You will see the ink is slowly moving back towards the book.
Yeah, I'll like open the book and like kneel down and like let the
Yeah,
ink go
as
back
you do,
in.
the ink will all just right back into the
Oh,
book
no.
and will slowly start reshaping itself into what Scribbles looks like.
Oh, no.
But what's wrong?
Jasnah will just kind of cock a look over at Juju. It just scrolled over and, like, it could hellbent. Never mind. It's
It's a
okay.
magical flippin' drawing, Jasnah. It does that sometimes. Although I guess I've never actually seen that happen before, so it's okay. I understand.
This is the first
I'm
time.
just used to it.
Wait, how often does that happen?
Not too often. I mean, I one time accidentally smacked Scribbles with a chair when we were first getting to know each other, and that was like probably like the first time that they turned into like that weird blobby mess. And I felt really bad. I still apologize to that to this day.
For unintentionally smashing a chair over? How do you unintentionally smash a chair over someone?
Well, I wasn't used to scribbles popping out of the book yet, so I thought it was like a weird ghost.
Which sounds like the more sane reaction, but scribbles helped today, so thank you for scribbles.
Yay, scribbles. You did it.
You will hear a muffled from the book. No definitive, word sounds, just kind of muffled thing sounds.
Well, that's good.
As you guys rejoin the main caravan, as you had stopped, this was your stopping point for the evening. And you'll see a couple of merchants are just kind of like peeking out of the caravan. The guards, once they finish their sweep, will just, everything's all clear, guys. And you'll hear people shouting around across the courtyard, and people will start coming out and just looking over at the troll skull, and a couple of merchants will actually inspect the troll entirely. And a couple of them take interest in the troll skeleton and are like, could I... And they're gonna just like look at the bone pile. Could I take some of those?
Of course, what is your offer?
Well, let me see here. And he'll bend down and kind of like inspect the bones. Very clean, very well preserved, not too damaged, a bit singed around the edges. Rare material. I would wager that for this entire skeletal structure, I would pay you perhaps 5 gold.
Insight check. Is he trying to lowball us?
Please make your insight check.
It's a natural 4.
Okay. As he'll continue on and speak. Well, I believe this is a very fair price for this. It is, of course, 5 gold is a lot of money, and surely you understand that. And he'll begin explaining why the troll is worth 5 gold. And Jasnah, you're like in. He sold you on it.
It's also more like, I think I'm being clever. I'm like, dummy. We would give it to you for 1 gold. Yeah, of course, we will take this offer.
Hold on though, 1 second. Can I just have the pinky finger bone, please?
Well, if you'd like a pinky finger bone, I believe this is available. It won't, too much damage the structure of the skeleton on sale. Nobody will miss a pinky. And he'll separate a pinky bone, which, mind you, is like huge. It is maybe about just like 1 pinky bone is about like the length of, your own hand.
Gross.
Got big hands.
Well, I have little hands too. Thank you.
Why, of course. And he will... 1 moment, please. And he'll go back to his caravan. Could you assist me with this? And he's going to rummage through a bag and section out some coin. He will return. He will give you 2 gold. He will be giving you... sorry, I got to do calculations on silver. 10 gold, so he'll be giving you 45 silver, and he'll be giving you 50 copper, which will be a total of 5 gold. So it is a rather hefty sack that he brings over, and he'll hand it to Jasnah, as you're the one who made the sale. And a couple of guys from his caravan cart will begin, with empty crates, just slowly and carefully collecting troll bones and putting them inside.
Jasnah is going to go ahead and give Vesper and Juju a gold each. I will keep a gold for myself. The amounts. And a whole solid gold. 2 whole solid gold. That's how we'll do it. The 2 actual gold pieces will go to Farwin.
Okay. So Farwin, you are handed 2 gold pieces. This is only the second time you've ever been given a gold piece.
Jasnah, I couldn't. This is so much money.
Yeah, and you worked for it. You burned that piece of shit alive.
Yeah, but I don't really need anything. I just eat food, which I mostly, get you guys to buy for me because I'm a child and you have to take care of me. And I have my glaive. I like my clothes. So I don't really need it. I think you should keep it.
That is only going to work so far, but not against the bureaucracy. So you must learn how to start using money at a young age.
Well, I feel like if if the bureaucracy is bad, then I shouldn't engage with their systems at all.
Farwin, there's another troll. I'm just gonna deception.
I trust Jasnah implicitly.
So as you point and say, "Oh, there's another troll," Farwin, you whip around and you're very, very up on arms. Make a perception check.
Yeah. 21.
There's no troll.
Oh, where is it?
I would have taken advantage of him turning around to leave him with his 2 gold.
Okay, yeah.
Can
So
I use my perception check to try and notice that?
I would say make
New one.
a either stealth or sleight of hand at advantage for me, and if you, I would say that distraction. What was your total on the perception check?
21.
21. If you beat a 16, I'm going to give you a -5 on your previous roll for the distraction that Jasnah made. If you beat a 16, you are able to get away without Farwin noticing.
Okay, so you want me to roll sleight of hand
Stealth,
or...
yes, stealth or sleight of hand, whichever is better for you.
Or sleight of hand, both the same. Huh, well, fuck, that'll be 22 total.
Okay, yeah. So as you whip around for the troll, by the time you've turned around, the small pouch has the 2 gold in it, and it is just right next to you. And Jasnah's off at a cart somewhere, just like grabbing or trying to get a bottle of wine.
Cool. I'm
So please,
confused.
everyone, please add your spoils, your pinky bone, and each of your individual amounts of gold, and then at gold and silver and copper. And you guys will be able to take your rest of the night to rest, and we'll get into the watch cycles for the night.
You will need to sleep.
No, you're not pulling this today. I'm taking first watch.
You need to sleep like the second most. Except for Farwin.
I believe you're running for first place then. You did not sleep at all last night.
You don't know that. You slept the whole time.
Fair enough. I'm still staying up. If you happen to stay up, I'm not your mother. I'm not going to stop you.
That would be really weird if you were my mother.
Okay.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, then who's my mother? An imposter? And I don't look like you at all.
Fair enough. It would be very confusing for everybody.
With that, as you guys are beginning to take your first watch, both of you please make a perception check for me.
Natural 1.
Oof.
You know, Vesper, that was exciting and all, but Farwin is still a child, and perhaps we need to be... I think I got caught up in that fight a bit too much. I'm actually really regretting a lot of that. He was really in danger.
But he's his own person, you know? If he wants to fight up close, that's on him. All we can do is stop him from dying. And I can do that.
Really?
Sure.
I don't want this to become normal for you. You know, Yes, he knows how to use the glaive, and he seems to have been out in this world with no true guidance or further teaching, but he's still a little boy. We need to watch out for him. Let him enjoy the last little bit of childhood that someone in this type of life that we're doing can have.
But he also needs to make his own decisions, and if he wants to fight trolls, then that's his choice.
That is surprisingly reasonable and easy to follow coming from you, but
What does that mean? Am I not reasonable and easy to follow?
usually no. But that's who you are, and you know, you're doing right by us as you are, so I'm okay with it.
Okay.
The total is 20 for me, sorry.
Okay. With a 20, you'll hear some chatter from the other individuals on guard duty, and you'll see the merchants who were buying the troll bones from you kind of cataloging them and starting to, figure out what they're going to use them for. Otherwise, first watch, nothing really important happens. You are able to get a good night's rest for that portion at least. Jasnah, do you wake up anybody else for watch, or will you be going to just go to bed?
Shit. I actually never asked Juju or Farwin. But I don't trust that Vesper is going to wake someone up afterward. Vesper, are you going to sleep?
I did not intend to, no.
Don't you get tired?
No, not really.
You need to sleep though.
I don't.
Okay, be careful though. One time I knew this young farmer boy who decided to stay up too long. Got into some pretty nasty fungus. He thought he was the fun type. Needless to say, explaining to his parents, what he was trying to propose to, we used to raise llamas, was a bit awkward for me. Okay, I'm going to go to sleep. Try to get some sleep, okay? And we're going to establish some more shifts in earnest tomorrow, okay?
Sure.
Okay. Jasnah, you are able to find yourself some rest as you are tired, weary, and a little bit beaten up after the troll fight. You drift off to sleep, and the night takes you. Vesper, I would like 2 more perception checks from you.
12 and 16.
Okay. With a 12, nothing really happens. Guards patrolling around. After that, 16, it is a quaint, quiet night. Thankfully, no more disruptions on your circumstances. Farwin, during your rest, you feel really battered. The sleep isn't great, but it's welcome, and there's a gratifying aspect to sleep. It feels good. It feels right. And reflecting on the day's events before you fully come to pass in rest, you feel a little mote of inspiration after killing that troll, and there is a longing to keep going on your journey. Please increase your piety score by 1.
Oh boy! My piety is not 2.
Almost there. With that, you are able to rest yourselves fully, all in sleep, get your long rest benefits. All of you, if you took damage, heal up. If you spent resources, get them back, and you are awake in the morning, ready for the day ahead of you. You are now 2 days into your 7-day journey to Ioris. And I would like one of you to roll a d12 for me.
Linda.
Get it, Linda.
D20?
12.
A d12.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't fully paying attention. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
3.
Okay, 3. Alright, take note of that. And then could you roll a d4 for me?
Oh no.
Alright. That is that. Okay. That being said and done, you guys are able to get through the day's travel without much issue. Weather is fair, horses are keeping a good pace, you're able to keep busy. If there are any conversations you want to have amongst yourselves or with any of the individuals on the caravan, we can do that, or we can go straight to the rest for the night.
Yes, I would like to try to find anyone that's selling oil.
Does this sound better,
Okay.
Salem?
I had a list, let me pull up my notes here, of what
I
everybody
turned
was
up my
selling.
microphone.
I have to dig through my Google
Sweet.
Drive in like 3 layers. Okay, there we are. So, you are actually headed straight to Wall, the caravan headman, who is, after a little bit of asking around, he is an all-sorts trader who has a larger business in Ioris, and he is toting with him different oils, wines, liquors. He's got some incense. He's bringing paper, ink. He's got a lot of stuff. And as you go up to him, he'll go, "Ah, yes. What was your name again?"
Jasnah.
Jasnah, that was it. What can I do for you?
I was hoping to purchase some oil in bottles. Should you have it?
Now, oil, of course, I have. I've got casks and cases and flasks and bottles. How much are you looking for, and what kind of oil specifically?
3 flasks and anything good that would catch fire for either cooking or helping with the torch. An accelerant, mostly.
Ah, that is most certainly doable. And 3 flasks, you said. No more? It is a very useful traveling tool.
Oh, that'll be perfect. Thank you.
Righty then. Well, my standard market rate is, generally speaking, 2 silver per flask, but I would give you a minor discount as you helped us out with the troll incident yesterday. Let's call it 1 and 5 coppers.
Perfect. That is
And
very
that will
kind of
be-
you.
That will be for each, of course. So, in total, that will come to 4 silver and 5 copper.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Absolutely, and I do hope that if anything else comes up, you'll keep us safely outlined. I trust Tack implicitly. He is my very best, and I've hired him many times over, but having more hands on deck is always a good thing.
Of course. And I'll just kind of like do a little cap tip to Tack, who did help us. So I appreciate that. And I'm good.
Yeah, Tack will just give you a curt nod as he's mentioned, and he'll, mind you, you guys are still, I think, along the way moving at this point, unless you want to do this like right as you stopped.
Just while moving.
Yeah. So he is on a horse and kind of just flicks it back up and takes it a point at the front of the caravan for a bit after that interaction. And you'll make your way back to everybody else. Add 3 flasks of flammable oil to your inventory.
Thank you.
Anybody else for the day?
Farwin, how are you feeling today? You look a lot better.
Yeah, I feel better. I just, I made some mistakes in that fight, but I survived, and that means that I can learn from those mistakes, right?
Yeah, I was going to ask if you learned from them. That's good.
Yeah, I learned that I should remember to defend myself.
Yes. Yes.
It's a good lesson, so now I will do that in the future.
Good job.
Thank you, Vesper.
During the travel, Juju, somebody's going to come up to you, and it's one of the merchants. They'll introduce themselves as Valen, and he'll come up and he'll say, excuse me, I couldn't help but notice you've got some instruments on you, and he'll point down to your art brush. Are you by chance one of the knowers?
Are you talking about people of the House of Knowledge?
Yes, I am actually. Would that mean you are?
Yeah, I went to school at the College of Ioris.
Oh, that's absolutely fantastic. Have you... I know you are more likely to hear things than I am. Is there anything going on in Ioris right now? I've been away for quite a while. I've been down in Venarius for a bit, so I wanted to know if there was anything happening recently or soon.
I can't remember from last I left. I've been out of the city for quite some time. I do know that the city's kind of broken up a little bit, but I don't know if it's gotten worse or not.
Oh, well, that's... When you say broken up, what does that mean? I mean, I know that there was some troubles with the redistricting, but have people not taken to it? It's been... I think it's a good thing.
Well, if I remember correctly, there's this place called... There's the New Village and the Old Village. And the Old Village, they don't tend to like too much of the teachings that are happening in the college and with the deity of Irun. Am I saying that right?
As right as you can.
Okay. But the people of the Old Village don't really like the clergy and the protectorate. Oh, wait! That's me!
I will keep that in mind when I'm there. Try not to step on anybody's toes, as he'll kind of move a pendant inside his shirt and kind of tuck it in there.
Is he a clergy or a protectorate person?
Make a perception check for me.
24 crit.
So you would know that the clergy, it was not a protectorate symbol. It is a symbol of Ioun, but that is a common enough occurrence out in places. It is just a bronze crafted symbol. It's nothing fancy. You know that members of the clergy all wear platinum symbols, and members of the college who are staff wear gold symbols around their necks. So this seems to be just a general worshiper.
Okay. But you never know. Maybe things have changed. Maybe they've gotten better. Maybe everyone's getting along now. It's been a while for me too. So
I would certainly hope as much. And he's gonna head back to his caravan, and you'll hear some talking amongst people. And the rest of your 8 hours journey for the day goes by pretty quickly. Nothing really pops up. Nothing unexpected. You guys are able to get a dinner in with the caravan. Everybody, sits around, eats for a little bit. Night falls, and you're able to get yourselves some sleep. I would like a watch. Who is on watch?
You wanted to talk about this.
Yes, I did. Juju, Ferwin, we are having a group meeting.
Group
This is
meeting.
Yes, this will be a bit more informal. Actually, well, Juju, if you wish to partake in taking minutes, please,
Minutes?
just write down a few notes about what we spoke about.
Oh, okay. I'll definitely do that.
Okay, so first, I would like to discuss watches. Um, as you all know, yes,
Isn't that the thing that Vesper does?
It is.
you see, that is the kind of language that is happening because people are unfairly expecting us to use technologies.
You're getting a little bit distant on your mic.
How's
Should
that?
be better now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's
you're
much
good.
better.
Okay, so what I said was, and you see, this is the type of language that happens when we come to just expect and not appreciate the Vesper does on the watches. We all need to help. We all need to get experience with this. So tonight, I want us all to take a shift.
Okay. I have no issue with that.
Like training, Farwin. I'll train you how to watch, and then once you've learned, you don't have to do it anymore
Wait,
because
is
I will
this
just
a
do it.
race? Vesper, I bet I can watch so much faster than you can.
I guarantee you are correct.
Okay, let's do it.
But wait, time goes the same. Whatever.
Okay, this is perfect, and we shall establish watches. Secondly, any matters or concerns that anyone would like to raise as to our purpose and our progress with the caravan?
Oh, I have one. So I talked to somebody who is a worshiper of Ioun, and they were asking me about the city. And I just realized the last I left it, there was an old village and a new village, and the old village is not like what's going on in the city. Like, they don't want to like update or anything like that, and they don't like clergy people, and they don't like protectorates. And I was like, oh wait, that's us.
Shit. So we're the cops?
Yeah, basically. So if we ever have to go into the old village, we're probably gonna have to be careful about who we say we are.
Can we just say, hey, we hate those Ioun clergy people. So what's up, dudes?
As long as that's a lie. There's no issue with Ioun.
Yeah, she said they don't like the protectorate. I think those are the Ioun people.
No, she said the clergy people. So if they don't like the clergy people, then we say, oh, neither do we. And then it's cool, you know?
I don't think we should lie to people, though.
We might not
Lying
even
is
have to
bad.
go there. I'm
What
just
if
saying.
it's cool.
Sometimes you have to tell lies in order to do your job.
If I had to do a job where I had to tell a lie, I would simply not do that job.
Farwin, I am very proud of you. This is a good approach to take. It is best not to lie.
I will do all the lying for the group, and Farwin, you will never have to lie.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that's really the only update. Again, it's been a little bit since I've been there, but that's where it left off. Where it kind of split off.
I appreciate you sharing this. We shall be careful as to be so forthright with our associations.
Who's staying up with me first?
I can do it.
And then we will wake up Farwin so he can watch super fast.
Yeah.
And then Jasnah and I will bring it in on the home stretch.
Okay. So, to confirm, your watch order is Vesper and Juju, Vesper and Farwin, and then Vesper and Jasnah.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, Vesper, are you going to do a thing where you don't wake me up when it's my turn?
No, if you want to wake up, I will wake you up.
No, because I'll wake you up.
Okay, please wake me up. I want to do my part.
Sure.
Okay.
Alright. One moment. Bum. Had to get some stuff ready. Bum. Doot. Alright. I would like first watch. Vesper, Juju, please give me perception checks.
23.
14.
Okay. Right. With a 23, and Juju, after this getting pointed out to you, there's some rustling in the nearby forestry, and a couple of guards will check it out and kind of poke at the ground with spears. A couple of foxes pop out and run away quickly, and nothing really goes on that couple of hours during your watch. Hear a couple of owls hooting, slowly fade out to crickets, but past that, first couple hours watch, nothing too terrible. You're able to crest back to sleep, and Farwin, you get woken up for second watch.
Yeah.
Give me a round of perception checks.
So Farwin, what you have to do is just listen really hard.
Okay, Farwin closes his eyes and listens really hard.
Ooh.
Or you can also... Well, can you see in the dark?
No.
Okay, yep, listen really hard.
Okay, Farwin closes his eyes and he just goes.
Are you pooping?
No, I'm listening.
I have a very vivid image in my head of what you look like, and you absolutely look like you're pooping at the moment, but not pooping.
Okay, so close your eyes
Okay.
Yep.
and just do you hear the leaves of the trees?
Yeah.
That's really good. And you only want to hear that little like rustling and maybe some birds. But if you hear any big footsteps or a lot of rustling, that is maybe bad.
Okay, I see.
So if it sounds good, it's good. So let's try it out.
Okay.
Alright, give me a perception check.
Dirty 20.
21.
Okay, so you guys are very attentive and very active. You both hear just about everything that goes on. There's people moving around, shifting around. You hear a couple people go up to take a late night leak, come back. Nothing too terrible. Which one of you rolled the 21? Was it Farwin?
That was me.
Farwin, you think you hear something, like you hear one, thump, but it's only one, and it's off-putting and it's a little weird, but you only hear the one.
Can I go check it out?
Yeah, you're able to stand up and you head towards the direction. It's towards one of the other caravans. As you're on your way there, you'll hear someone go, "What's going on? Oh, what the fuck?" And would you pick up pace at this?
Yes, absolutely.
I'm following behind.
Okay. Are either of you waking up your companions, or are you just going?
Farwan is just going.
Okay. Vesper?
I'm staying about 30 feet behind Farwin, and Basil is another 50 feet behind me, so I'll send Basil back to wake them up if needed.
Hey, oh, I just want a... Oh god, what did I even check? Can I have this? Both of you in your sleep, give me a perception check and subtract 5 from the total of your sleep.
Both of us that are asleep,
Yeah, for the two of you who are asleep currently.
-5 to it.
Yeah, -5 at the end.
Oh shit. It would be a natural 20, drop down to 15 plus my perception modifier. Just a moment.
I mean, with a natural 20, you're gonna have Basil get on your face and kind of like step on you a few times, and you'll rouse.
Excuse me.
With
Basil's on Jasnah's face.
yes.
Ah! No! And just like, I'm gonna slap that fucking mouse away.
Okay, yep. And that will also wake up Juju, as you hear Jasnah go, and you'll wake up and go, as you'll now both notice that Vesper and Farwin are moving towards another caravan. There is still some light in the area, and you'll hear motion. And Farwin, you will now see, as you round the corner, you'll see inside one of the caravan parts, you will see a human man up on a crate with a big like broom, trying to like bat away a crocodile from him, as a crocodile has gotten in his caravan and he is trapped in the back of it, and it's kind of snapping up towards his feet, not quite able to get there.
Okay. How well can I see? Like, are there torches?
There is enough ambient light from the fire pit in the center, and there are now people with torches moving over this way from their own watches. You're able to see the crocodile.
Okay. How far am I from the crocodile?
Currently, I would say you're standing outside the caravan. To be within range of seeing it, you'd have to be like 10, 15 feet outside the caravan furthest. So I'd say within 25 feet of it.
Okay. Do spells get restored after the rest finishes, correct?
That is correct, but you've already taken your long rest as the troll appeared before you slept the night before.
Yes, correct. So this is then the night of the next day.
Yes.
Then any spells I use now, I go back to sleep, they're restored in the morning.
Correct.
Sweet. Okay, I'm going to charge forward. I will spend 7 spell points to cast a level 3 Armor of Agathis
Okay.
to cast it.
Okay.
And then when I get in range of the crocodile, I'm going to attack it with my glaive.
All right. Go ahead and swing into it.
Nat 20.
So with your glaive, one set of maxed out damage, roll another.
Let's see. 6 plus 5, so 11 plus 10.
So a total of 21 damage.
Yes.
Okay, you hop up in the back of this, and the crocodile, before it can even whip its head back over to you, your glaive meets its gut, and across the side of it rips down, and it drops immediately. You've fully taken care of this in one swipe.
Okay.
And the guy will just go, "Oh, it's dead, it's dead," and he'll just, like, keep poking it with the broom, but it isn't moving anymore. Please tell me it's dead. Please tell me it's dead.
Is it dead?
Oh, it's very dead.
I will tell him it's dead.
And he's gonna like slowly start lowering himself down off the crate, and the body will, because it's a fresh corpse, it'll twitch once, and he'll go huh, and get back up on the crate. And
Are you okay?
I don't like things with scales. I don't like they're. I don't. Huh?
Okay.
You sure it's dead?
Yes.
Yes, it is super dead.
Okay. And he's gonna try and he's gonna get his toe on the wood boards of his heart, and you're 100%.
Yeah.
Okay, he'll finally get off the crate and just. Can somebody take that out of my cart? As it is now like dripping blood into his cart.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, you hoist up the crocodile and you take it out of the cart.
Would us two that were sleeping have been able to catch up at this?
Yeah, you guys would have been able to catch up. You'll just see a crocodile getting taken out of a cart, and
Oh.
and Farwin there with a little bit of blood on the glaive, and a guy just kind of like panting and freaking out over the crocodile.
Jasnah will storm up, stopping every so often and doing that like dance when you think you still have something on you.
Jasnah, are you okay?
What happened? Is everything okay?
Yeah, I took care of the crocodile.
A what?
This
Ah,
thing.
what the hell is that thing?
It's a dinosaur, I think.
I've never seen something like
No,
that.
it's
Where
a
did it come
reptile.
from? Where did it come from?
Birds are dinosaurs.
I don't. Can this thing fly? Does it have wings?
No.
Make a medicine check?
It's a mini dragon.
19.
How much?
19.
No wings. Can't fly.
Then it's not a dinosaur, it can't fly.
Is your
I will
nose okay? Vesper!
Well, I don't know. They were with you. Did you hurt my mouse?
Yes, I
I
almost
think
did.
I hit it. I'm not sure. I'm very sorry. Is it okay? Is Basil okay?
I will try to get Basil to come back to me.
Basil will come back to you and squeak, squeak, squeak up the leg and up onto your shoulder.
Wow.
Basil is okay.
Okay, he's okay? Good. Don't ever put your fucking devil mouse on my face ever again.
I just told them to
You
wake
had
you up.
Basil on your face? That's so cute. I want Basil on my face. I want Basil to give me a hug.
Okay, I'll send Basil over, and they'll go up on Farwin's head and like give him a little hug and be a hat.
Yeah, you've got Basil on your head, giving you a hug. Little hat.
Aww.
So is this the only croc?
If you guys were to search around the camp, you'll see no more crocodiles as of current.
Did someone
And-
lose this thing?
The whole camp. You'll see somebody with a torch go, I found some tracks over here. It came from somewhere, but it's none of yours. So I hope it's none of yours. Any of you selling crocodiles? And all the merchants are gonna, other than the one who had the crocodile in the cabin, just kind of chuckle a little bit. No crocodiles. And they're gonna go, okay, well, we're gonna double the watch for the next couple hours. Just everybody be careful. And you'll see them wake up a couple more guys and start patrolling more frequently.
Well, I know what's for breakfast.
Crocodile jerky. That's what's for breakfast.
Dinosaur?
It's not a dinosaur, it can't fly.
Dinosaurs can't fly.
You said
That's
birds
why
were
they're
dinosaurs.
Yeah, whatever. This is This is getting confusing. Just think of dragons.
What? Dragons can fly too.
So, I'm gonna say 3 things here. 1, none of you knows what a dragon is, what I will say.
Oh, okay.
None of you knows what a dragon is.
Redacted.
2, I want Juju to make a history check. 'Cause you went to college.
I went to college!
Jasnah doesn't even know what a fucking crocodile is. So that's why she's just like, what the fuck is that?
Neither does Vesper.
I didn't learn well in college!
You remember something about dinosaurs, but you can't remember what it was. You slept through that class. It was your earliest class. It was, everybody sleeps through their first class.
I might have skipped that class a few times because it was so early. Oh no.
Okay, well you guys still need to sleep, so good job, Farwin. Your training went really well.
Thank you.
Okay. And with that, you guys are once again able. It's back over there. There were going to be more crocodiles if you had not quickly noticed that.
Yeah, but I'm
You
fast.
guys were able to. You were pretty fast. If that crocodile had gotten anything but in there, the dice said 10 crocodiles. 1 showed up. Very lucky for you guys. It's 1 crocodile. Easy. 10 crocodiles. That's a lot of crocodile.
That's a lot of crocodile.
Your watch ends, and Jasnah, as you've so lovingly been wakened up, it is now your watch with Vesper. Both of you please make perception checks.
I sit on the other side of the circle. I don't make eye contact with Vesper. I'm going to keep my stupid watch, and I don't speak to her the entire time.
Vesper has literally never made eye contact with you anyway, so.
I mean, it's true.
But Basil has.
Every so often, Jasnah will kind of just check her hair and get that skin crawling sensation.
No mouse.
And it's a natural 1.
Honestly, pretty apt. You're too focused on making sure that Basil is not on or around you. You don't pay attention to anything else that night.
15.
15, okay. And the rest of the guards that are now up and about for the last watch, keep a close eye, and you hear them shouting out here and there. There are no more crocodiles. Yet. With that, you all awaken your next morning. Some of you better rested than others. Some of you still a little wigged out over mice. One guy really, looks tired. It's that guy who had the crocodile in his cart. He looks exhausted, as if he got 0 sleep after that. You all wake up, and the first thing that you all wake up to, for those of you who are not on the final watch, is crocodile, strips of it over fire, getting cooked and jerkified. You guys have breakfast of crocodile jerky. And you will be off to the races as soon as somebody gives me a D12.
I'll be right back.
Do it, James.
I will do it. 10.
10, okay. And before we get to that, I'm going to say let's take a quick break here. Let's reconvene in about 5-10 minutes. Time on the clock is about 9:50, so let's bring it back at 10 o'clock even. Yeet. Catch you back soon. Hello, this is your product placement hour. Linda also sells merchandise, and the tea mug, it's a little mug. It stays hot for goddamn ever. Go buy it.
Alright, I guess I gotta put the link.
It's the law. You have to now.
It's a good mug.
Merch store. Bing bang boom.
She's got
In the
merch
chat.
in the store.
It's in my top 3 favorite mugs that we have, and we have a lot of mugs.
We've got like 30.
Somebody gave me a mug one.
Was it a mean one?
It said world's okayest DM, which was like kind of cute, but also like, eh. But also, I just don't drink anything you would put in a mug.
Learn
You
to
can put all sorts
appreciate
of
tea.
things in a mug. You
Okay,
put whiskey in a mug. You can put vodka in a mug.
don't drink that either.
I've had tequila in a
Don't drink
mug.
that.
I've had hot chocolate in a mug.
Very rarely drink.
I've had gin in a mug.
Don't drink that.
Beer in a
I gave you
mug.
apple cider in a mug the other day.
Yeah, apple cider.
Yeah, it was okay. That's the first time I've had apple cider in years.
I put my milk that I'd done cookies into a mug.
I mean, I basically just drink water, and water is not something that should be in a mug.
I've done it before.
I've done it too. Probably in college, honestly.
I agree with either of you.
Okay, listen. Here's what I'll say before we continue: is that water in a mug, while it is not as crisp as it is in a actual glass, it maintains temperature better. So if you have ice water in a mug, it will stay colder for longer than it would in a glass.
You're about to trigger a bunch of Hydra homies on Reddit. You got to be careful, man.
Hydra homies.
Listen, the Hydra homies can hold big L.
No, dude, seriously, don't mess with them. I love you. I do not have your back if you go to war with the Hydra homies. I'm letting you know right now.
One of my good friends is a hydrologist working for the Department of Wildlife, so I will ask his opinion on water in a mug.
Better than water out of a glass. And that's all I'll say. The Hydra homies can fight me if they want to. I don't use Reddit anyway, so it does not matter. They can't find me.
They can.
They
What-
can.
What have you
They're
done?
not going to.
What have you done?
Cause chaos is what I've done. Alright, and the roll of the d20 was a 10, if I'm remembering correctly. Yes?
D12, yes.
Oh, yeah. D12. My brain can't do math. As I say when I'm looking at the D12, that I know I make you roll every now and then. So, that being said, this was your third day of travel. Actually, is that correct? First day, second day ended with the troll, third day happened and ended with the crocodile. This is your fourth day of travel out of 7. And the weather is fair. It's nice and cool, but there's sunshine coming down, so it's not like terribly frigid. It's not too hot. There's no ambient moisture in the air. The roads are in great condition. The horses are able to really put in work today, and you guys are able to make an extra day's worth of travel off of the day's journeying. So instead of having 3 more days left, you will have 2 more days left of traveling off of that roll.
Let's go.
And as the day comes to a close, the guy who had the crocodile in his caravan cart will just kind of like be looking out, and he looks so paranoid. He is tired, but like deadly focused on the possibility of a crocodile showing up in his cart again. He's just gonna kind of like sit at the front of it, and he's got his broom still, and he's just looking out and kind of like every now and then peeking around corners. You guys, nothing else withstanding for the day. Any travel banter, any errands that you want to run inside the caravan itself, or anything else, are able to get to your watch cycle and a night's rest.
Farwin has something he would like.
All right, what would Farwin like to do?
Farwin would like to go up to Jasnah and gently tug on Jasnah's sleeve.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a wisdom saving throw. If that's cool with you, DM.
This is fine.
Okay, that's a natural 18 plus some stuff. I think I'm okay.
Okay.
It's more of a quick turnaround. Hello, Farwin. What
Hi,
can I do for you?
Jasnah. I had a question.
Yes, of course.
Why do you hate basil?
Are we on horses right now?
I would say, when are you going over to Jasnah? Are you going over?
Probably when we are not currently on horses.
Okay, so this is after the travel for the day is concluded. So you're sitting, at your individual campsite.
Yep.
Farwin, I don't hate Basil. I don't trust Basil. It is he's not a normal mouse. Like, when he looks at you, you can just see that there's more going on, and well, I don't know. I just don't trust.
mean, isn't it wrong to not trust people or trust, people just because they're not normal? I mean, I'm not a normal kid. Vesper and Juju aren't normal people either.
But are you
You're not
talking
normal from, the perspective of people who are from here.
Yes, and I can't help but smile and be like, "This is a good kid." No, you're right. Basil is not a person, though. He's a mouse, and it is It's not that you can't trust weird or strange things, but here's what I would have told. No, here's what I will tell you. There are a lot of tricky people in this world, and tricky people are hard to see. They're hard to find sometimes. They might be people that you trust at first, people that you think that you know, people you might have been even friends with for a long time. But there are a lot of tricky people, and you just don't be paranoid about strangers per se, but watch out for someone who's trying to trick you. And I think that is the thing about me and Basil. You're right. We're all weird in a sense. I've just never met a mouse that can act as it does. It knows that more is going on.
I guess it's different because I've never really met most people before, but I guess Basil doesn't seem that weird to me. Although, what's the difference between a person and a mouse? Why isn't a mouse a person?
I think that I am not the right adult to get into this with you. And I do like that you're kind. And that's good. Please keep that up. People like me, people like Vesper, even people like Juju, we have our own things, our bags, that we carry around. I could easily tell you I don't think Basil is a person because he's a creature. But that is a stupid mountain girl now, and that's what I am.
But what's the difference between a creature and a person?
I mean, I want to say shit, you're too clever for your own self sometimes. I'm sorry. I don't have a good answer for that.
Is Juju a person?
Yes.
But Basil isn't.
I'm not entirely sure now.
Neither am I.
You got into my head. I don't like that, but you're very clever.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Keep that up, okay? Keep asking questions like that. This is good.
Okay.
I'm going to apologize to Vesper later. I got scared. I had just woken up. I didn't mean to hit Basil. You're still shitty though.
Well, remember, Jasnah, that it's okay to be scared sometimes. We live in a scary world, but what's important is that, you know, you don't have to not be afraid, but it's important to understand your fears and try and deal with them, right? Okay, well, I have questions for other people. Goodbye.
And Jasnah is gonna sit and be alone with her thoughts.
Okay. Anybody else for the night?
I'm gonna go to Vesper.
Okay.
Hi, Vesper. I have a question.
Hello. Okay, what's up?
Is Basil a person?
No,
Why not?
because Basil, I don't really think exists.
But where is Basil? Can I see Basil?
Yeah, they're on my shoulder.
But I point at Basil, but they're right there.
Hold on, let me check something really quick.
If you're checking whether you can poof Basil out of existence, yes, you can.
Okay, I snap my fingers and Basil just goes poof and goes away.
Basil can turn invisible?
No, they're not even there. You can feel. They go back to their little mouse house, and then I can bring them back, and I'll bring Basil back. Poof.
They have a house?
Yeah, it's like it's like a little different plane of existence just for them. Or they can also go in this pouch that I have made for them, and I have a little pouch around my waist, and embroidered on it, it says Basil's Mouse Pouch. And they sleep in there sometimes too.
So is that your pouch or Basil's pouch?
It's Basil's pouch.
Okay, so Basil owns things but isn't a person?
I own it, but I let Basil use it as their house for free.
Okay. But if Basil isn't a person, then why do you talk about Basil like they're a person?
I guess there is a difference between people and animals. Mostly because, probably, with people, we are able to communicate and share knowledge between each other. And I know some people can do that with animals and stuff. Like, I can talk to Basil, and Basil can talk to me. But it's just the difference. Like, is a plant a person?
I don't know. I've never tried to talk to a plant. I don't think that's something that I can do. But plants also don't have houses.
Some of them might.
I guess so. I've never met a plant with a house, but I've never met a lot of people.
I've seen plants in houses before.
Have you?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I don't think animals are people, but I do think they deserve the same respect as people.
So what's the difference between an animal and a person?
Honestly, it is just a category which was made up by people to think that they're better than animals, when we're probably not.
So Basil's an animal, which isn't a person, but that's not really that different.
Correct.
I see. I think I understand.
It's okay if you don't. Just know that, and it doesn't matter who it is and is not a person, right? Like, in the end, does that really matter?
I don't know.
Just treat everything. Just do what you want. Just do what you want. And you seem like a nice kid, so be nice to animals and plants and people. Or don't.
Okay.
But you probably should.
Yeah, I think so too. Thanks, Vesper.
Sure.
All right, now I would like to talk to Juju.
Okay.
Farwin walks over to Juju and tugs on her sleeve gently.
Oh, hi Farwin. I was just spacing out. What are you doing?
Hi, I was just talking to people. I actually have a question for you. Juju, are you a person?
Well, it depends what you define as person.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Well, I like to think I'm a person. I'm just not like a human person, which I feel like, I don't know, are like humans like the majority of like this world, basically? Or no?
To your experience, humanoids are a majority in society in terms of, like, you know, you've got humans, elves, dwarves, genasi, triton, leonin, satyrs, even some minotaurs are still considered humanoids. There are many humanoids, many humanoids. There are a minority of intelligent monsters, by what the D&D term would be. Like, you know, you've met at least one gnoll in your life. Not many more than that, but humanoids are a majority. Humans, as in, you know, the sneaky little men who have no interesting features, I would say they don't really hold a majority.
But yeah, I basically think I'm a person.
Well, that's good.
There's just different kinds of people.
Yeah.
Which is pretty great if you ask me.
Is Scribbles a person?
No, Scribbles is a drawing.
Okay, and drawings can't be people.
Well, I would say Scribbles is more of an extension of me, because, I guess artist things, expression and stuff like that. But yeah, Scribbles is more part of me than anything else.
So you're Scribbles.
I never thought of it that way, but yeah, I'm kind of a little bit of Scribbles, and Scribbles is also me.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is. That's okay though.
I guess. Do you think Basil's a person?
I'm pretty sure Basil's a fairy. Or at least that's what I drew in my book, and I showed my picture of my Basil fairy.
Are fairies people?
I suppose so. They're kind of human-esque.
Okay.
So maybe Basil is a person. If Basil is a fairy, which probably isn't actually correct. But I just like to believe that.
Yeah. Okay, thanks, Juju.
Okay, I hope I answered what you needed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a no.
I think I'm more confused. I still don't know why Basil isn't a person and why you're a person. I guess Basil's small. Is it that small things aren't people?
No. I just feel like it depends on maybe your life experience or something. Maybe your intelligence, but you also don't have to be super smart to be a person. This is very confusing. I'm confused now, Farwin. What are you doing this to me?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
But it's also so exciting. Imagine if everyone was a people.
I think we should give Basil a personhood day.
A birthday?
Yeah, so we say, hello, Basil, congratulations, you are officially a person.
That would be fun. We can have like a little birthday party.
Yeah.
Get a little cupcake. We can get one in the city when we get there.
That's a great idea. We should do that. Okay, thanks, Juju.
Okay, bye.
Okay, with that, everybody is going to find a night of rest. I'm not going to make you roll perceptions for this. You may maintain your normal watch order. Tonight, nothing goes by. The watch is still doubled for tonight from the crocodile incident, and everybody is kept safe and sound. You'll hear some snarling in the woods, but a couple of guards will go out and say, nothing, just animals.
You said we're not rolling for the watches?
No, you'll be able to take your watches, but you won't need to roll for them. Nothing will occur on this night. There's nothing in particular.
On my watch with Vesper, I do want to talk with Vesper.
Absolutely.
After like the first awkward 37 minutes of not saying anything to her, I'll just kind of bring up. So did Farwin ask you about Basil and person who?
Yeah, and I don't think I gave a great answer. I think I maybe told him to just kill everybody. I don't quite remember. I don't know.
If we're not careful, we're really going to mess up that kid.
If we're not careful, that kid is going to mess us up.
Don't tell him to kill everyone, man.
He started it. I don't know what happened. It was confusing, and I mean, Basil's not a person.
What? No. Well, don't sound so certain either, okay? I did the responsible thing. I admit that I had a limitation to my knowledge and I did not know, and I thought that was a good example to, understand that one does not understand. There's room to grow. But I didn't say about Basil. I'm very sorry I struck him. I really did not mean to. It still sucks that I did.
I mean, they're not a real mouse, so. I mean, if you killed Basil, then we'd have a problem because that costs a lot of money to bring them back. But
you would not be more concerned or hurt that he got killed, just that he is expensive to bring back?
yeah, for sure.
What?
That's like 10 gold.
He's your mouse devil thing, though. I don't know. I'm a little confused now. I thought you would care a little bit more.
I mean, it would take like an hour too, and that's a lot of time.
Okay, but that doesn't make it okay to just, poof him. Them.
It's okay. I mean, I don't plan on it. It would be rude, but I don't know. It would also be so expensive.
Regardless, I am sorry that I struck him in my awakening feat. And next time, maybe let's just tell Farwin to just be nice to everything.
I said that. I said that you should be nice to everything or kill them, do what you want.
I think we could leave off that second part.
Well, he should do what he wants. I mean, he's a kid. If he wants to kill everyone, who am I to say no?
You are an adult.
Barely.
Person.
So barely.
Okay. And he's still a child, so we're kind of responsible for him.
I don't want a kid. I'm happy to be his friend and mentor, but like, he's gonna do what he's going to do, and we're not responsible for it.
Oh, shit, I'm a motherhead, aren't I? Okay, that's fine. Again, I'm sorry. Let's finish this watch and let's put this behind us.
Do you want to pet Basil?
Absolutely not.
You can pet Basil.
I will respect Basil's right to exist and have full agency and pleasure of life from a distance.
Basil has no agency or pleasure in life, most likely. So don't worry about that. Also, would you be more comfortable if they were not a mouse? It would kind of ruin this embroidered pouch that I have, though.
Just blank, slowly growing to horrified look. Just pop open the wineskin and drink some, and just leave it at that.
Okay. You guys are able to finish out your final bit of watch and go into the next day. It looks like that crocodile guy got no sleep. He is 2 nights no sleep. He's just like, crocodiles. No crocodiles. No. And like he's kind of nodding in and out, and he's just gonna go, I need to sleep.
I'm going
And he's gonna just point at somebody. Crocodile watch. And he's gonna slink into his car and just. You'll very quickly hear snoring during the day as a crocodile guy is now sleeping. I need a D12.
Careful with the crocodile watch. I hear you can lose a hand that way.
What do you mean?
Ah, shit. It was a hook joke, cause
I know.
Oh, damn it.
I will roll a d12. 5.
Okay, 5. So on a 5. The weather gets a little bad during the day, and there's some cold rain. It's a little chilly out. It's not awful. It doesn't slow down your travel, but the roads will be, or what roads are available to you, are going to be wet earth. So it might affect your next day's travel, which let me see if it does or not. But you don't know yet. It does make for poor spirits in the camp, as everybody's kind of averse to getting rained on, and they're all huddled, as many of them as can, inside carts. The rest of them who need to be outside, kind of trudging through mud, or solemnly riding their horses, trying not to, think too much about the time in front of them. The night comes, it's still raining, still cold. Fires are lit, but not really able to be kept at height as they were in previous nights. So not too much light, not too much warmth going around at night. I would like first round of watch from Juju and Vesper.
6.
21, okay.
21.
Okay. You hear shuffling around, and Juju, you'll notice the crocodile guy will get up and like jolt out and be like, "What time is it? Crocodiles!" And realize like it's A, raining, B, everybody's asleep, and C, that he has slept through the whole day, and go, I need to sleep more, and just gonna draw the curtain one more time and like go back to bed. That's the only eventful thing that happens on first watch. Second watch, Farwind and Vesper. Give it to me.
Nat 20.
16. Farwin,
Yeah.
Roll, see what's happening.
how are you doing with your conundrum of personhood?
Well, I talked to Juju, and we thought that we should have a birthday celebration for Basil.
Basil wasn't born.
But they weren't?
No, I created them.
Well, isn't that kind of the same thing? Wait, are you Basil's mom?
I guess.
Well, I don't know then, but I think it would be good to have a birthday celebration. But it's up to you since you're Basil's mom.
Would it make you happy?
I think it would make everybody happy.
Well, then we should do it.
Yeah.
Do you think Jasnah's ever been to a party before?
No.
Oh, then we should do it. She'll be so uncomfortable. It'll be so fun.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys spend your bit of the evening planning out a birthday for Basil. Halfway through the night, hold on one moment. There's a cat trying to bite cords behind my computer.
Oh no. The culprit.
Monster. Little monster he is. I love him dearly. So, as you are on watch, God, the dice love you guys.
Yep.
You will hear some of the guards shout, "Hey, hey, hey! Get some people over here! There's more of them!" And you'll hear some hissing.
Okay. I go over them.
I wake up Jasnah and Juju myself and not with Basil. Well, Basil's on my shoulder, but I just kind of poke them on the forehead.
Both get woken up.
Is it those big crocodile? Corococos? Crocodiles?
I don't know. Just one guard is yelling really loud and I want them to stop, so maybe.
Okay, I mean, do they just want food? Can we just give them food and they'll go away?
The guards?
No.
Wait, I'm not there.
the crocodiles.
The crocodiles.
I don't know.
That's what I said.
Do they eat mice?
Well, let's
And
go
then I
check it
put
out.
Basil in the pouch.
Okay. You all head over to the other side of camp. You will see
Mm-hmm.
torches lit as you can. There are a couple of crocodiles at the edge of camp that are menacing towards some of the guards, and they'll occasionally snap out, and the guards will kind of wave the torch and they'll back up a little bit.
Do you guys want to try tossing food in a different direction? Maybe they'll go away? Or go after it?
Would it be weird if there's leftover crocodile jerky and we just throw that? Do you think they eat it? Is that weird? I think that's
Probably some
weird.
leftover croc jerky.
That's definitely weird.
Maybe let's not do that. I have like rations, like other jerky, and like salted pork, stuff like that. And I think all of us have some rations.
Yeah, that's true.
Would you like to try throwing food to deter the crocodiles?
Yes.
Okay.
Like we're in the safari zone.
Go ahead and you toss some food. And you'll see one crocodile spin around at it and like start munching at it. The rest of them are ineffective, and you will hear a louder hiss behind as you've walked into croc territory. Coming out from some bushes is a much larger crocodile.
Can I immediately cast Armor of Agathis?
You may.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna cast it at 3rd level.
I pull out my stick.
Get the initiative tracker here.
The crocodiles.
All right, and with that, I would like for everybody to roll initiative for me second time.
Not 20. Total.
Total of
22.
total of 22. Okay.
12.
17.
Where are tokens? Oh, they're there.
Yep. Let me just give you a ping there so you know where you're at.
Uh, 20.
Roll for crocodiles. All right, top of initiative, and let me get this all set. Tack, who has been at the front of this, just gonna go. I'm done waiting. I'm not gonna deal with this, and he's gonna level his crossbow, and he's going to fire directly at the larger crocodile. Okay, that'll hit. I roll a lot of dice here because Tack is stronger than you guys. He currently does. Okay, you'll see him level the bolt, and it'll hit the crocodile square in one of the eyes, and it will wail and just and then it will hiss at him and like start bearing down to begin moving, as obviously combat is all fluid. He took a giant chunk out of this crocodile. It looks really hurt from that. Next up, initiative count 22, allied turn.
I would like to take this turn.
Take it. And you have already preemptively cast your Armor of Agathis. What level did you cast? Or what
That's-
strength did you cast it at?
Level 3 equivalent.
Okay. Can you currently cast at 3rd level?
Yeah, I have a 3rd level spell. Level 4.
I'm gonna double check that real quick because I didn't think you got 3rd level till 5th level.
You specifically gave me a spell I can cast at 3rd level. I mean, maybe I can't. Maybe it's just that one was an exception.
Oh, that one, we're following the normal rules of you can cast within your limits for it. That just
3rd level. I just don't have that.
yeah. I just gave you the information because
Okay.
eventually you'll be able to cast it at those higher
Right,
levels.
and
But
then
yeah,
second
right
level.
now 2nd level will be your highest.
Oh, that's fine. I'm going to just cast Crack at 1st level at the
Okay.
large crocodile.
Okay, I believe I had that as a roll to hit. Go ahead for it.
Yes. 25.
Yeah, that will definitely hit.
Okay. I haven't actually... I clicked the thing, but I haven't actually looked at what I rolled. I'm just gonna roll it manually. 7, 1, 3, so 11 damage.
11 cold damage to this crocodile as it reels back a little bit from your attack. It's another big chunk again.
And its speed is reduced by half until the end of its next turn.
Okay. And there's a little bit of frost that creeps up on its scaly little toes.
Yep.
It's going to have a harder time moving.
Yeah, the way Farwan casts this spell is he sort of like conjures this ball of ice in his hand, and he does basically a quick like 360 rotation and then throws it. And he yells, "Crack!"
Perfect.
First turn.
Yeah, perfect. Anything else from your turn?
Nope, that's it.
All right, initiative count 20. Who's up?
I'll go.
All right, take it.
I would like to cast Fairy Fire.
Okay, what is the radius on Fairy Fire?
20-foot cube, and I would like to include at least the big boy. But if I can get more, that would be awesome.
I'm gonna try and get it wiggled. Looks like things are just a little bit out of range of the big boy, so big boy will get hit. Nothing else currently.
All right, that's fine.
All right, what else from your turn?
Well, isn't that the roll or no?
Let me look here. Yes, dexterity saving throw. Oh, it rolled a 3. It's
Okay,
not
sweet.
gonna happen.
It's glowy now. A glowy
Right.
gator.
As long as it is in the radius, everything has advantage to hit.
Okay, and then I'm gonna give my inspiration to Farwin this time.
Okay. Is that D4?
D6.
Okay.
Farwan has been guided. You have cast Fairy Fire. Anything else on your turn?
I'm just gonna move.
All right. That being said, initiative count 17. Next ally up.
That was me, so I will take it. And they are up on the cliff, yes? So I can't touch it.
So it's, I would say that's more of like brush. There's a little incline. It's not a cliff. It's just a little bit of a hill with some brush at the top of it.
So I could get up to this one, yes?
Yes, you could.
Okay, I'm going to... What is that sound?
Cat's going crazy.
Okay, I'll check on it after my turn. I'm just going to move up to this one. And I have my stick out. I put basil away because I don't know if these things eat mice. So, I'm going to bonk it with my stick.
Please make your roll.
Two-handed. Dirty 20.
20 will hit.
Three bonk damage.
Okay.
Because I rolled a 1 on my damage.
Right, yeah. So as you whack, it bonks it in the nose, and it kind of recoils for a quick second, and then it just lowers itself down a bit and hisses at you, just like, you know, mouth open crocodile hiss. I can't make that sound because I'm not a lizard.
Yes, you are.
Anything else on your turn?
No, but I bet its breath smells really bad.
Oh, it's horrifying. Like, it's, for you especially, you pick up on this more than anybody else would. It is just awful, awful lizard breath. There's meat scent in there. There's like, it's not good.
Oh, they don't smell that bad.
Crocodile breath?
Yeah, dude, I've hung out with crocodiles and alligators.
Ah, nasty.
These ones are gross.
First up, for the crocos, is Big Boy. He's gonna waddle up. First target is Vesper. He's just gonna stop there. And he's going to just whip the tail back at you. Total of 14 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. 8. You're going to take 13 bludgeoning damage as the crocodile whips its tail back, and it's going to quickly snatch it forward and try and bite you. But I don't think a 12 hits.
No, it does not.
So the jaws will just barely clamp shut in front of you. Nothing coming from it. Next crocodile. Actually, what's it? Its movement speed is 30. It moved. Yeah, it still would have been. Look at there. Okay. So, next crocodile is going to swing down from the top. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and swing at Jasnah. And it is a 17 to hit?
I'll go ahead and blow the spell slot for shield.
Okay. Its jaw will just clank up against the arcane barrier and kind of like just get caught in the mouth until it backs up a bit and lets itself get off the shield. Initiative count 12. Random guard is going, who I don't have a token for, is going to swing at the southernmost crocodile. We'll hit it. And we'll do 9 damage to it with a spear. Next enemy turn, the second top crocodile is also going to go for Jasnah. This time it's even lower. It'll just bounce off the shield again, unable to get to you. They don't understand magic, they're crocodile. Next enemy will swing over to Farwin.
Okay.
Total on the first attack, which is the only attack, is 17.
Meets it, beats it.
Okay. So, it will do a total of 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
And I believe it will also take that 8 as cold damage, won't it?
It returns the full value of 10.
And I need you, on your turn, you will be grappled. As it has clamped down on you, it's not letting go. You'll have to either kill it or try to escape its grapple before it will let go.
Alright, that's fine.
Allied turn 7. Has anybody not gone yet?
I haven't gone yet.
Alright, take it.
I mean, I see these crocodiles, but shit, are they people?
Are they people? That's the question.
Crocodiles are
And
people too.
I mean, we're out in there. I mean, this is where they live. This is akin a little bit to like trespassing. I mean, I would be mad too. Are you guys people? Okay. Hey, I'm just going to try to scare them. I mean, they're animals. I don't think they really want to like fight. They're just hungry. So I'm going to try to intimidate some crocodiles to run away.
Okay, make an intimidation check.
And my thought to try to flavor it, I have this cantrip called Lightning Lure. I just want to blast it right on me. It drops lightning. I have to choose something within 15 feet of me, but I could choose an empty space and just kind of like make a fizzle and just have the lightning effect.
Yeah, I'm for it. This will be, I will say, an opposed check versus the large crocodile.
Cool. Okay, so that's Lightning Lure. And my intimidation check. Let me get that for you. It's a 22 intimidation.
Ooh. Okay. With that, the lightning will track down nearest to you, and these two crocodiles skitter a little bit and whip around, and you'll see what they do on their turns.
Hey, maybe give them a chance to leave. I'm going to keep trying to do that. I kind of don't want to kill these things. They're just animals.
Okay. We're back to the top of combat, and Tack is just gonna like falter a moment after reloading the crossbow and just and he's gonna think about shooting. All right, I'm gonna try, but if it doesn't work, it's on you. And he's going to. He's gonna run up to these two crocodiles with a torch, and he's just gonna start like making clanging sounds with metal and whipping the torch in their face, like, "Hey, get!" The smaller crocodile looks like it does not want to be near that. The larger crocodile is unfazed.
Nice.
Initiative count 22. Next ally.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
There's a crocodile grappling me.
Is
I regenerate 2 points of shielding from my armor of Agathis, and then I'm going to attack that crocodile with my glaive.
give it a slap.
19.
19 will hit.
Uh, 8 damage slashing.
Okay. You slash into it. It looks very, very hurt at this point.
Okay, I'm gonna use my Polearm Master to use my bonus action to hit it with the butt of my weapon. It's not a great roll though. It's a 13.
A 13 will still hit it. It is a crocodile.
All right, it's a crocodile. That's 1d4. For a total of 7 damage.
Question for you.
Yeah.
After what Jasnah said, are you going for lethal?
No. I
Okay,
just wanted to let go.
Yeah, you'll bonk it and you'll get to let go, and I'll tell you this crocodile will be running away.
Yeah! Save the crocodiles!
Yeah.
Yeah, initiative
Steve
count
Irwin would be
20.
so proud.
Next allied turn.
I'll go. I will just bonk. I will bonk
Big
the
boy.
big one. Yes, it wasn't very nice to me, so I will do it. Is that the one that is fairy fired? Still?
It is currently fairy fired. You have advantage to hit it.
Perfect. Thank goodness for that. 14.
A 14 will just hit it.
Okay, gosh, that was not a good roll. Okay. Double-handed bonk with my bonk stick is a 8.
8 damage. You crack again into it. It's seemingly undeterred by your bonk stick. Allied turn, initiative 17.
I guess I'll take this one.
Okay, what you doing?
I'm gonna run up here and headbutt this one.
Okay, give me your roll.
Or wait, should I roll something else?
Yeah, I can't get an attack roll, strength based.
There we go.
Right.
I missed.
I'm just trying to debate the flank on this one because where Jasnah is. I'd say you're hitting the meaty flank of it, so I'd say probably yes. And a 12 would hit it, and you're doing 3 damage. You're just further inciting this crocodile to run away as it's now getting rammed by horns off of something. And with that, these two crocodiles are gonna fuck off. They are just
Yay.
full sprinting away. Allied turn, initiative 12. It's either Aranda or Jasnah.
I'll take it. I'm going to move over here. And I'm gonna try that lightning thing again and just keep trying to like scare him off.
Okay. Please make your intimidation check.
$13 this time.
The smaller crocodile will once again look spooked by the lightning. Larger crocodile does not seem to care.
That is my turn. I'm just like,
Okay.
come on, go, cocoriris, cocodiris, go, let's go.
Okay. And as you do that, the remaining 3 crocodiles are gonna like bounce. They're not about the lightning, they're not about the fire and the clanging sounds. More guards are starting to whip around to this end of the caravan. The random guard is gonna hit and he's gonna deal 4 damage to this crocodile with his spear and just try and get it up and away. I'm gonna roll for a minute. Let me crit fish. Okay, no crit. Top of the round. Tax is gonna look at you. This one's not running. Can we? You know.
Yes, fucking kill it. That hurt me.
Yeah. Vesper's personhood is in danger.
Okay. Tack is gonna draw a short sword
Oh my gosh.
and walk behind it. Okay. And he's just gonna look for a quiet opening and lunge forward with the short sword. Tack's about to do a lot of damage because Tack just ripped. So Tack will deal 40 damage to
That's big damage.
this crocodile, and we'll just, after that quick moment, just jump up on the back of it, bring the short sword, and up into the throat, and the crocodile is going to falter and fall. And flump out. And he's just gonna dismount it, almost slip on the wet ground, and just kind of brush off his short sword.
Farwan's gonna run over and just go, "Wow, that was so cool!"
I mean, thanks. I'll just give you a thumbs up. That's what I do.
Grin and give him a thumbs up as well. A big cheesy anime grin.
Is everybody okay?
Yeah, nothing hit me.
Ooh, a little dizzy, but I'm good.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You just hit that Rokokodiri with, like, your head, Juju. That was something.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just gotta use your head, and I got 2 things on my head that hurt sometimes.
They
Indeed.
probably hurt because you hit things with them.
They don't hurt me, though.
Oh. Why do you say they hurt you then?
They hurt other people.
Oh.
Or things. Or I boop them.
Really literal interpretation of use your head.
Yeah, that's basically what I was trying to say.
And Tack's just gonna, like, sheathe the short sword now and just... I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just... I've not seen anybody headbutt a crocodile.
I lean down to Farwin and I say, I think Tack has a crush on Juju.
Oh, that's so cute.
And he's gonna come
You
up
should
and just
get
whisper in your ear, "Heard that."
And by lean down, I mean lean up because Farwin is much taller than me.
Yeah.
How old is this guy?
Tack? He's like mid-late 20s. Not a little bit rough around the edges because it's been
So
a couple
not
days on
daddy.
the road. No, he's not papa.
Dak, thank you for taking a chance on that. That was
I mean,
very kind of you.
I mean, you made some sense. I mean, it'll point down to the big one. Food on the table. I'm never gonna say no to that, but they are a bunch of dumb animals. It's not really, you know, it doesn't feel good.
I appreciate that. You have a kind heart.
I mean, I have a hungry stomach is more what it is.
Jasnah's gonna lean down to the big one, put a hand on the snout, and just say, "Safe journey, Rokoko, Koroko, Diro, person thing." And she wants to take a tooth.
Okay, you were able to take a tooth. And Tak is going to go over to Vesper and start bandaging you up if you allow him to.
Oh, you don't need to do that. I'm fine.
You took a pretty big wallop. I'm just gonna take a look and make sure your bones aren't broken.
Thank you.
And he will give you a little bit of mild splinting and bandaging, and you'll get back 10 points. And also, don't spread rumors about me.
It's not a rumor if it's true.
Okay, but do you know it's true?
Is his heart racing?
Currently, no.
Oh, no, I don't know that, though. But,
Then that's a rumor.
okay.
He's just gonna give you kind of a sideways look, and
I'm like not even looking at them. I'm just
he's
kind
gonna
of
start
looking.
dragging the big crocodile back to camp. That you guys are able to get last of your sleep in. The crocodile guy will wake up seeing a giant crocodile and not be happy in the morning. Really unhappy about that.
Crocodile trauma. Sorry, rococodile trauma.
Korokokoko dile. And as we are on our last day of travel, I will have Vesper roll our last d12.
Seven.
Okay. 7. The weather, it impacts you by about 2 hours travel time, so it takes you a little bit longer to get to the edge of the city, but after a hard couple days journey, a little bit faster than you were anticipating, a little bit harder than you were anticipating in terms of crocodiles and trolls.
Oh my.
You guys reach the outskirts of Ioris.
Are you excited to be back, Juju?
There she is! That's one of my homes, in a way. So yeah, I'm excited.
And as you pull into the western side of town, the muddy dirt road turning to cobble, or rather turning to gravel, soon turning to cobble, and flagstone. That is where we will end tonight's session. You have arrived in the city of knowledge, Ioris,
Hell yeah.
and we will go from here. We will be off the next week, as Bryn will be traveling around and not at home. We will be picking up.
Actually, I'm out the next week too, probably for travel. Not 100%, but pretty sure.
Okay, so next week or the week after, you say?
The week after, so.
Okay, so I believe we'll be off for 2 weeks then. We'll confirm all that dating and make sure that we are getting everything all right. So we might potentially be off for 2 weeks. Lets me polish up this map a little bit, as it's a little bit rough.
And then, wait, I'm now thinking about it. We might only have the 17th then, because
Yeah,
James and I will
then
be traveling.
Thanksgiving.
On
For
Thanksgiving.
the 24th.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, that's...
It is just that time of the year.
Yeah, it is the time of year where travel happens. So we are guaranteed off the 3rd. We're guaranteed off the 10th. We'll reconvene on scheduling about the 17th and make sure that we're all good for it. And then I'm assuming people have Thanksgiving plans, so we will probably be off the 24th. We are gone after that on the 1st of the month of December. We will be, the 1st of the month. We'll be gone. We will be in New York for that. So we'll be back by the 8th. Does anybody have plans the second week of December?
So we're probably moving on the 15th of December, which I think is the 3rd week.
Yes.
That is the 3rd week.
And I
There'll
will
just be
say,
a lot
I'm
of
open to
jumping
like,
around.
I am open to like alternate dates.
Yeah.
Just
Same.
so that we're not off for like,
Right,
a month within like 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Same.
We can look at alternate dates. I can flex to Tuesdays on any week. And if that's okay with everybody else for some of those weeks, so we'll take a look and see what's available, because I want to give a good session for you guys more than the stream, but I don't think I'd be able to do that on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, mostly because I just am getting off of a long physical 9-hour shift and 10-hour day overall with travel. So
Yep. You're a pile of jelly.
Yeah, I will absolutely be a pile of jelly. So Tuesdays are the best day for me other than Wednesday.
What if we were to list out all of our travel plans for the next month and a half or so, and then let chat and the stream vote and decide which travel actually happens and which doesn't?
We have to cancel
I
it.
don't know about that.
Yeah,
let's put our holiday travel plans in the hands of the stream. The stream
My
speaks.
trip that I'm leaving for in like 5 days canceled. Sorry, family.
Sorry, Twitch said.
Twitch said so.
James and I can't move anymore.
Yeah, you guys gotta stay.
Salem said I couldn't go. Sorry.
I assume Twitch is some eldritch entity that we're all kind of like pledging our souls to right now.
A little bit, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what Linda does. I don't really do that.
Oh shit.
What? They pledged to me? Am I the goddess of the stream?
Yes.
No, I
Yeah,
don't think
pretty
so.
much.
I don't know
Is
how to make that
is it
noise.
pledging or is it appreciating Linda?
It is Linda appreciation time.
Okay, time to end the stream. Woohoo!
Linda appreciation time.
Yay!